Woo! What's going on, guys? It is finally time for qualifying results at Coober, Pedy. So we're gonna go ahead and get underway, but first we're gonna get a word from our sponsors a little bit. Forza Horizon Drift League is presented by YWD Drift Team, Forza's new up-and-coming drift team. Also sponsored by 110 Customs. We don't just give you 100% effort; we give you 110. Sponsored by Custom Sounds, America's best car stereo superstore. Sorry for messing that up, guys. Sponsored by HKS Performance, bringing style to drifting since 2002. Also sponsored by Team 5 Zygon, Domestic Angles Drift Team, OzDriftBattles.com, Lazardi Brothers Drift Team, Storm Drift, and Can't Touch This Drift. So we're going to go ahead and get it underway, guys, but make sure you're paying attention, especially if you're a driver. And then also stick around, because right after, without ending the stream, we're going to explain how bracket battles are going to go down, because we do not have a full field once again. So if you're not where you wanted to qualify and you're towards the bottom of the field, don't be too worried. That doesn't mean you're at the bottom of the bracket. So let's go ahead and get it underway. So we're going to start at the bottom as usual. Qualifying 11th at the bottom of the field that did run with double zeros with his first FHDL qualifying run is Double Down 2253. That is Double Down 2253 with double zeros. That is the first run was because of so many deductions. Second run was because of a spin out. I do know that for sure. Alright, so then next up in 10th with a 0 in his first run and a 10 in his second run, both because of deductions, is Batty Panther 18. That's Batty Panther 18 qualifying 10th out of 11. So then in 9th run, it's not the best runs, guys, but it's consistent. He ran a 55 in both his first and second runs, therefore his final score was a 55. And in 9th, that is Gray Fox RGR from Storm Drift. So that is Gray Fox qualifying 9th with a 55. Next up in 8th, ran a 50 in his first run, a 60 in the second, so we're taking the 60 for the final score, is Brock Oli 21. That is Brock Oli 21 in 8th. Or qualified 8th, I should say. So then in 7th, with the first run of a 70, big jump, a little bit of a jump. Second run of a 50. One of the leaders for Storm Drift is Twin Turbskis, ex-Twin Turbskis, that in qualified 7th. And then in 6th, first run of a 60, second run of a 70, so we're taking the 70. The 60 is the tiebreaker to put him in 6th instead of 7th. Your runner-up from last event, from Team Dorylock, T-John. Next up in 5th, first run of a 75, second run of a 60. He's a new member of Team Dorylock. It is FDB the Ash. That is FDB the Ash qualifying 5th. Next up in 4th, so now we're in not only in the top 5, but now we're in the top 4. Running a 75 for his first run, an 80 for his second, so we're taking that 80 for the final score. The only SBY driver, since the brothers from down under could not compete, is Benback Jalen. So Benback Jalen qualifying 4th. I'm sure he feels good about that because he was not happy with his runs. Then now we're in the top 3. So now we're the number 3 qualifier. First run of an 85. Second run of an 80 or 75. So we're taking that 85 from the first run. Qualifying third, co-leader of Can't Touch This Drift, exterior guide 46, aka Mr. Clipping Point. Now, in second, qualifying second, first run of an 85, second run of a 90. Talk about consistency, and that makes you wonder what the number one qualifier got with a run of 90, because that's what we're taking. Your man closest to be able to take over the points lead this weekend. Your last event's number one qualifier from Team Dory Lock, co-leader, is Kiz, formerly known as Orbit Kicks. That is Kiz qualifying second. And guys, we didn't think it would happen again. It happened in Byron Bay West from Blessed Track 351. There is a perfect score, but it is not a perfect run if you go back and watch the videos. This is what we were talking about, why we keep the traffic cars in place and why we have chances to make up bonus style points. But he does have a perfect score because of bonus points. From Can't Touch This Drift with a first run of 100. Perfect score. And a second run of 70. So obviously we're taking the 100. And like I said, guys, it's not because it was a perfect pack, just a perfect score, because he made up the deductions with bonus style points. So like I said, from Can't Touch This Drift, I think he's also the newest member of Can't Touch This Drift. I think he was the only one that ran in a muscle car, a classic muscle car at that. So with all that weight is Gearhead 12349. That is a big improvement for him. If he is online, we will see. He is not online, unfortunately. I was going to say if he was online, we will do a driver interview, but unfortunately he is not. But congrats to him. He's been working so hard on it, and he has not been qualifying well. Last event he ran battles pretty well. And then now he pays off with the bonus points, using them to his advantage to get that perfect score and get a practically guaranteed spot on the top. So that is Gearhead, your number one qualifier. And now we will get to the bracket. So make sure you're paying attention, guys. So the way the bracket is going to go down, Gearhead gets a bye straight into the second round, and he will face the winner between Gear Fox RGR and Broccoli 21. Then FDB the Ash gets a bye straight into the second round, and he will face Benbeck Jalen because he also gets a bye into the second round. And then it's Exterior getting a bye into the second round, and he will face the winner between Double Down 22533 and T-John. And then it's Twin Terpskis going up against Batty Panther 18, and the winner of those two will face Kiz in the second round because Kiz gets an automatic bye. So remember, guys, make sure you put this in your calendar. August 26th. That is in 6 days. For anybody that the days are different. But August 26th, 6 days, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time is when battles start. But the streams start at 8:40. So that way we can give you guys a chance to get into the stream. Make sure you're watching. We start our coverage like driver interviews, talking all kind of about the series, all kind of stuff like that. And then we go to battles at 9. Sometimes it will be a little later because we wait for all the drivers to get in that we need. But that's when it's happening. this Saturday in America. 6 days for anyone else that the days are different. August 26th, 8:40 p.m. Central Standard Time. So that'll be 9:40 p.m. Eastern. It'll be 6:40 p.m. Western. And then I believe that'll be 11:40 a.m. Sunday for Australians. And we do have an Irish competitor. That is Kiz, formerly known as Orbit Kicks. Well, he's not Irish, but he lives in Ireland. But for those of you watching in Ireland, rooting him on, I believe that will be... Hold on, I'm trying to figure this out. I believe that'll be about 2:40 a.m. for you guys in Ireland. So make sure you guys write all that down. And we got a little bit in chat. Crushing Doom, what are these decals? The decals are our sponsors for the Drift League. YWD Drift Team, it's one of the drift teams that compete. They are presenting the league this season. Same with Storm Drift. Can't Touch This Drift. They are both also teams competing. Lazardi Brothers Drift Team, it's a real life drift team that's sponsoring us. Domestic Angles Drift Team, it's a virtual drift team that's sponsoring us. They were supposed to compete in the first event. They did not. They have not signed up for any more events. Team 5 Zygon, we got a sponsorship through them. Same with HKS Performance. And then Custom Sounds, we got a sponsorship through them. And then 110 Customs, it's basically a small, almost like a company here on Forza that does designs and tunes for a little bit of credits. Unless you are sponsored by them, then they will do it for free, but we are sponsored by them as well. That's who's giving away the prize at the end of the season to the champion, who is on top of the points, and that champion gets 500,000 credits and a free design and or tune from 110 Customs. So that's what those are. So, but if you guys want to follow us here on Twitch, you'll get notified every time that we go live. We will be going live tomorrow night for the first open practice at Midway Madness, which once this video ends, the signups will open for that. Or shortly after. We have to edit it a little bit because now we allow rally tires. We got to edit the sign-up sheet. But signups will open shortly after this stream ends. And then also the course demonstration video for that course, if you guys want to go out and practice it and figure out a car before you sign up, because you do have to sign up a car, is on here on Twitch, on our Facebook at Forza Horizon Drift League, and on our YouTube at Forza Horizon Drift League. So, but where you sign up is you go to our Facebook page, and there's a sign up button there that you'll click on. If it's open, it will take you to the sign up sheet. If it's not, it will say that they're no longer accepting requests. But you can go to my gamer tag, and I will leave that in the description for the YouTube video of this. I will, where you can message me on any social media, including Xbox, and say, hey, I don't have a Facebook, I want to sign up for event number 6, or say I want to sign up for Midway Madness, and I will help you get signed up. So, again, guys, thank you for watching. Hope to see you guys come out and watch us August 26th. That's in 6 days. For those of you that times are different, or days are different, I just read the times. So if you missed it, go back and watch it once this ends, or on our YouTube. And as always, keep it slideways.